guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melanie and I do a large variety of different types of videos. I do haul videos, trying things on camera for the first time, story time experience type videos, food hauls, collective hauls, beauty box unboxings, vlogs and so much more. So today I have a order from George at Asda. It's not on screen. Normally I would put the box on screen, but the box is so big it wouldn't fit on the little bit of space that I've got. And I also, as you can see, have a wax melt burning and I would probably knock it over, and I can't get in the box whilst it's on the table because of the way it opens. So I'm going to show you what I got, and yeah, there's just 4 items. I basically went on because I got an email from George about the new sustainable clothing range, and I went on to have a look, and it was all summer clothes. It's not stuff that I want to be buying at this time of year. I know it's still quite warm, it's very humid, even though it's not necessarily super hot days. The humidity is making it a lot hotter than what it is, but as I'm filming this, we're not many days away from September, so I'm not going to want to be buying summer clothes now. I would want autumn winter things, so I was like, oh, I don't want to look at that. So I ended up looking at the homeware section, and I need a new duvet cover set because what I've got on now is summer, and I've had it on my bed so many times over the last few years. It's definitely at the point where I'm going to have to replace it next summer. And what I typically have on my bed in winter is another George set that I have on any time of year I want. It's like a dusky pink on one side and grey on the other side, and I really like that. But I wanted something else, something wintry, something autumnal, something cosy. And I initially picked up this Woodlands one, which wasn't very me. I'll be honest, it wasn't very me, but I liked that it was reversible. It was recently released and it had good reviews. Everyone that had bought it had left 5 stars or 5 out of 5. But it was like orangey and brown and green on the other side, and they're not very me colours. But I was still going to get it, and then I ended up looking around on the site and I ended up finding some in the sale, and I didn't save a lot getting it in the sale. And again, this isn't my typical thing, but I like the material. So this is the set I got. Now, if you watch my vlogs, you'll know that my room is not grey, my house is not grey. I'm one of the few people that didn't go crazy over grey. Yes, I like grey, but I didn't want to paint my house grey. I've just got very neutral colours at the moment, but I do like grey. I don't love the design of this, I'll be really honest. I like that it's checked, but I just don't like this, what I'm going to guess is a herringbone design. It's not my favourite. Now, I like the fact that it's reversible. On the other side, it's just, well, it looks like it's just herringbone without the check design, whatever you want to call it. And knowing me, I'll probably have it that way around rather than the check side. I don't know. So what I loved about it is the fact it's brushed cotton. Brushed cotton is so cosy and it's perfect for autumn and winter, especially when it's those colder nights or in the morning when you wake up and your bedroom's a little bit chilly and you stay in bed a little bit longer. That will just be nice to snuggle up in. I will put the prices in the description. I didn't save a lot, like I said. I might have saved £2 or £3, but I just thought it was perfect. Grey will go with the room. My bedroom's kind of the colour that you can see on the wall behind. I think it's more of an orangey shade. Well, got more of an orange tint to it, but it's basically along the same theme. So I like that it's all still says responsible cotton. And yeah, George bedding is relatively cheap anyway. This wasn't one of the cheapest ones because you can normally get a set for £10 to £12, and that stuff is really nice. It's not the best quality, it's not the worst quality, and it does last, because the set that I've got, I think I might have a couple of sets, but the main set that I got 18 months ago, where it's like a dusty pink on one side and grey on the other side. That was like £12, and I've washed it a lot because that was my main set, and I'll probably keep it because I do like it. But it's not the softest cotton. If you go to another shop and spend another £10 on a set, the difference is massive. So you do get what you paid for, but this was more money. They all come in these bags now, which I like. I can never get it back in, so I don't know how they're even getting it in to begin with. Well, they're folding it around cardboard for a start off. And it just tells you about the product, how big it is, how to wash it. It can be widely recycled. It has a 100-day money back guarantee, which I think is amazing. So this is the set that I've got. Looking at this picture, the underside is the same as that side, but a different colour check. So who knows what it looks like. But that's the little set that I got. So the next item, I got this with £2 off. It was in, they have like a sale section up, but it's stuff that I think you could have all year round. It's a brushed cotton sheet, which obviously is more of an autumn winter thing. I wouldn't have this in summer because it would be too warm. I actually have one of these, or I did have one. I don't know if I got rid of it or if I've still got it, but I basically have on my bed a grey sheet, and that was from Asda. I got it in the shop, and I literally wash it with my bedding and put it back on, and it goes with everything. Like every bedding set that I've got, it goes with. Like now it's got this blue with pink floral design on, and it's pink underneath, and it goes with that. It goes with my pink and grey set. I don't think it goes with my white and lilac butterfly set, if I still have that, but I keep putting that back on. I know I have a white sheet, and it's either a normal white sheet or it's one of these brushed cotton ones, but you can never have too many brushed cotton sheets. I like to basically put fresh bedding back on, so I will wash and put back on whatever I've washed. So that makes it difficult for me to change sets, because if I've already got a set washed and it's been washed like 2 weeks, I will want to wash it again so it's super fresh. So that's what I basically end up doing. But I wanted to get another sheet when I was looking. I was like, oh, I'll get a sheet. And this one was in the sale. And in hindsight, I don't know why I went for white, because I do fake tan. And it's just going to end up with fake tan on it, isn't it? But it's super cosy. I like that they come in these bags and they're not covered in plastic packaging. And yeah, it's just a sheet at the end of the day. I think it was £6 or something instead of 8. I'm not sure. I will put the prices in the description. I will put what they are and what I paid for them. So this has come well wrapped. So one of the things that I've been kind of trying to find online recently and not pay a lot of money for are some artificial plants. I love real plants, but I've not been to a shop that sells plants in such a long time, and I didn't go out the house for 5 months because of self-isolation, lockdown, and because of how I felt about going out. So I was never able to go out and get some real plants, and I still would love a couple of real plants around the house, but I've been very much on the lookout for some fake plants that don't look too fake and they're not super expensive, because some of them are ridiculously expensive for what they are. And there's been a couple of times when I've been on the George website, like I ordered a patio set and a couple of other things not too long ago, and I've had an order since, I think, and I've gone on, and every time there's something I like, it's sold out, or I'm not too sure about it, or it's quite pricey and I've not known if I wanted it or not. And there's someone that I follow on Instagram bought a couple of plants in person, and I was like, oh, they look really good, they don't look fake. And they didn't buy this one, by the way. And my George Homeware section is tiny, because the Asda that is in the town that we shop in, or that I shop in, is a very small Asda. It's where managers are sent to like manage the first supermarket by themselves. It's a very small one. It's not one of those superstores, which, you know, the nearest superstore one to me is about 12-13 miles down the motorway, and I used to go there every week to get my shopping a few years ago, but I haven't been since, or for a long time. And they had a massive section, and they would have had loads of plants, but at the moment I don't feel comfortable going there. So there was a couple that I wanted, but I'm basically, the thing that I'm looking for, and I'm still looking for, everyone, is I want a fake eucalyptus plant, or some like branches of eucalyptus that I can put in a vase. That's what I've been looking for, and some kind of plants that I can put on a shelf, and then they dangle down, or dangle down the wall, or dangle over the shelf, that kind of thing. So this wasn't what I was looking for, and they had like something called a string of pearls, but it was out of stock, and that was kind of the thing that I was most tempted to get, to be honest. And then I saw this, and this is an aloe vera. I like aloe vera as a plant anyway, because it's in things that I use. And this it does look real, but if you looked up super close, these bits, especially in the middle, I don't know if you can see them, but these bits, this bit here, looks a bit fake, but from a distance, it does look quite real. Now, the soil looks like polystyrene that's been painted brown, but it looks quite real, and it's a real pot. On the base, it just says potted spiky aloe, care instructions, wipe clean with a soft cloth. So I basically got a fake plant, and I also love the colour pot that it's in. It's kind of almost a mustard yellow, which I think is perfect for autumn and winter, but also you could have it all year round, because it could be seen as a spring summer yellow as well. So I got this as well. I don't think it was super expensive. I want to say it was less than £10, but I will leave in the description how much it was. Let me know what you think in the comment section. It does have a bit of, like, it does lean to one side, but I'll just have it facing that way. I think it looks quite nice. Let me know what you think. Might shove that there for now. Final item was in the sale. I don't know how much it was originally, but I think it was still something like either £13 or £15. And it's this pan, and it's called I think the brand's Scoville. Never stick, super strong non-stick pan, 5 times stronger than other non-stick pans, lifetime guarantee including non-stick, dishwasher safe, suitable for all cookers including induction, flake and peel free, healthy dry frying, no need for oil or butter. It's got a nice handle. I like plastic handles because I don't like metal handles. And this is the bit you obviously put on the ring. Main reason I picked this up was basically because of my dad. He likes to have a cooked breakfast on Saturday and or Sunday, depending on how lazy he's being. And he has the grill on, he has loads of different pans on. Things get burnt, or he's cooking things ahead of time which then go cold because he can't seem to manage everything at once. And I thought this pan's perfect because it's got this, and it's got like a grill thing on. There you go, you can see the lines. So you could put your bacon on there, or your sausages, or your black pudding, or all three. Because some weeks he'll have sausages, some weeks he'll have black pudding, some weeks he'll have bacon, or some weeks he'll have a combination of all three. And then there's two other sections. I thought he could fry his egg in one side because he likes poached eggs, and then he makes this big song and dance about it, and he gets egg everywhere. And then I bought him these poaching bags, and he keeps moaning about them. And the last few times he's just fried an egg. So there's a section to fry his egg in. He could even put his tomato on the grill bit if he's grilling his tomato. And there's a bit for if he wants to put his beans in this pan as well. So he could basically cook a full English breakfast in this pan. So I didn't even get this for me, but because it says that it's like you can do dry frying on it as well, I'll probably use this myself as well. I don't fry much. I do the odd egg and stuff like that, but I probably will use this as well. And it's like an egg shape, can you see? It's such a big pan, like I can't fit it all on camera, but it does say it's 34 centimetres by 24, 3-in-1 pan. And I just like the idea of this. I've probably seen it in the shop but never taken any notice of it, because even like in the sale it wasn't cheap. I can't remember what it was, but it's more than I pay for my Tefal frying pans, which I love the Tefal pans. So I thought my dad might like this. I don't know. He might just moan at me, but he's always ungrateful. Never stick coating system, non-stick coating, primer coating, new technology, new toughening process, aluminium pan. So it's not the lightest pan, but it's not a super heavy pan either. And there's the logo. And that is everything that I got. I didn't plan on any of these. I just got the email about sustainable clothing, and it was summer clothing. I wasn't interested. And then I thought, oh, I'll see if they've got any fake plants. And they did. There were some that were really expensive, but I think the more expensive ones, I would prefer to just see them in person, because it's a lot of money. But I would like some. I really would like plants all over my house. We haven't had proper plants for years, and I would like some, but for now I'm happy with fake ones, and that's the start of my fake ones. I don't know where it's going to go. The house needs a full, like I need to go through the house and just completely gut it, because there's just stuff everywhere and it's getting ridiculous. But if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell notification. That way you'll get an alert every time I upload a similar video. I will put the prices down in the description, and I hope this helps you if you were looking at any of these things in Asda, or it might have inspired you to look for things. Like, you know, I didn't realise that Asda did quite as many fake plants as they do, but I think there was 10 or 15 plants on the website. So if you are looking for some artificial plants, I shouldn't keep calling them fake, let's call them artificial, then check them out. There were, as I said, there were some quite expensive ones, but there were some £10 and under, so they're definitely worth having a look at. And I hope you're all okay. Hope you're having a great day no matter what you're doing. I'll be back very soon with my next video, and thank you for watching.